Hi everybody, I'm back to read one of my favorite Curious George books. In Pre-K 2 we've been doing Curious George all week, so I wanted to read one of my favorite Curious George books. It's called Curious George Takes a Train. And Curious George is a monkey, he always gets into trouble. So let's see what happens in this story. This is George. He was a good little monkey. He was always very curious. And this morning, George and the man with the yellow hat were at the train station. They were taking a trip to the country with their friend Mrs. Needleman. But first, they had to get tickets. Inside the station, everyone was in a hurry. People rushed to buy newspapers to read and treats to eat. Then they rushed to catch their train. But one little boy with a brand new toy was not in a hurry, nor was the small crowd next to him. They were just standing in one spot looking up. So George looked up too. A trainmaster was moving the numbers and the letters on the big sign. Soon the trainmaster was called away, but his job did not look finished, and George was curious. So could he help? George climbed up in a flash. Next, then just like the trainmaster, he picked up a letter off the sign and started putting it in a different place. He's changing around the words. Next, he took the number 9 and put it near the number 2. And George moved more letters and more numbers. He was glad to be such a big help. George is changing around the signs at the train. I don't think that's a good move. Hey, yelled a man from below. I can't tell when my train leaves now. What track is my train on? Asked another man. What's that monkey doing up there? Demanded a woman. She did not sound happy. And the trainmaster did not sound happy either. Come down from there right now, he hollered at George. Poor George, it's too easy for a monkey to get into trouble. But lucky for George, it's also easy for a monkey to get out of trouble. Right then, the conductor shouted, "All aboard!" A crowd of people rushed towards the train, and George simply slid down the pole, scurried over a suitcase, and squeezed with the crowd through the gate. There he found the perfect hiding place for a monkey. See him hiding. And the little boy with the toy engine also ran through the gate. Look, Daddy, a train! His father looked up. Come back, son! That's not our train! And look whose fingers are right there in the trash can. Yeah, George. But it was too late. The gate locked behind him, so the boy began to cry. And George peeked out of his hiding place. He saw the boy's toy roll towards the track, and then the boy ran after it. The dad's stuck behind the gate and he can't get to his son. And now this train, the toy train, is running away from the boy. That does not look good. This time, George knew he could help. So he leaped out from his hiding place and he ran fast. And George grabbed the toy engine before the little boy came too close to the tracks. What a close call. Wow, so George just saved the boy from going on the tracks. Look at that. And when the trainmaster opened the gate, the boy's father ran in to see his son. And the boy was not crying now. He was playing with his new friend. So, there you are, said the trainmaster when he saw George. You sure make a lot of trouble on the big board. Please don't be upset with him, said the boy's father. He saved my son. So the people on the platform agreed. They had seen what happened and they clapped and they cheered. George was now a hero. Just then the man in the yellow hat arrived with Mrs. Needleman. "It's time to go, George," he said. "Here comes our train." "This is our train too," said the father, and the little boy was so excited. "Can George ride with us?" he asked. That sounded like a good idea to everyone. So the trainmaster asked the conductor to find them a special seat. And he did, right up front. The end. Thanks for reading with me. Enjoy the rest of the Curious George books. Bye-bye.